shift gears and close on page 20 and give you the essence of what does an annual campaign look like when all of these things happen. Level 1 is to just pass the basket. Level 2 is to ask for a pledge. Level 3 is to have a real campaign that's got a stewardship team and a beginning and an ending to it. Level 4 is add stewardship education. Level 5, building community, teaching prayer. Level 6, facilitate volunteerism, do the thanking process. And level 7 is the hardest one of all, involve people in decision making. So when you go home from here, you can do number 1 through 14 on page 20. You can design your annual campaign that has these 14 components. Then you can create an annual calendar for your annual campaign like that on page 22. This is a calendar you can steal here and implement in your church starting tomorrow. This is year-round with a fall commitment Sunday. You can see we're going to have 12 newsletters. We're going to have 4 stewardship education sermons. We're going to have 3 different small group activities. We're going to have 4 different social events. We're going to have 4 different asks. We're going to have thank you events. Now you see each one of those items noted with a slash. So in January, that's our first newsletter out of 12. In February, that's our first stewardship education sermon out of 4. The small group is the first out of our 3. So you can see this is a year-round calendar that you can take and implement in your church starting tomorrow with your annual effort. Now from here going forward, I encourage you to first of all establish a stewardship team. Second, give them this handout. Third, come to create a year-round calendar. What the evolution as it goes is after a stewardship committee is created, the first thing they take on is running an annual campaign. It takes quite a while before they start being comfortable with creating an annual year-round stewardship effort. So the stewardship team is the place to start. Now, I'll stick around for another half an hour to answer questions while I want to respect those who have a time limitation. Yes, sir.
In connection with the stewardship team, how should that group be connected to people who actually keep up with the money? The finance folks, they call them.
You absolutely need to track that. The finance people need to give a report to the stewardship people on a monthly basis. So we need to know how we need to know how the money is flowing in. If we take an unusual dip, the stewardship team needs to know that. In particular, the finance people need to communicate every year what does our pledge commitment time frame look like. So on Commitment Sunday, how many annual commitments did we get in? A week after Commitment Sunday, how many commitments did we get in? 3 weeks after, 4 weeks after, 5 weeks after. You're going to be doing an annual campaign forever. It would be really great to know how that flow of pledges comes into your church so you don't panic on Commitment Sunday. The norm is about half of your commitments come in on Commitment Sunday. The other half straggle in. Thus, as Gerald's concerned, apathy. The finance committee can help the stewardship team track their success. They can feedback number of participants, dollars pledged, fulfillment of pledges, number of participants, number of non-participants, and givers at each level. The number of your donors will be donors who give us 0, which is really a bummer. You want that number to decrease and the number who tithe to go up. Now this 7-part system has been developed after 17 years of research, and hopefully you see the statistics that support it and the case studies that show you that living and breathing it actually works. On the behalf of church development, all our staff, and the churches we serve, thank you very much for coming. Good luck and God bless.
Thank you.